What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Anyway, today I'll be watching Superman Lois episode 10 season 3, and if you guys like the reaction, make sure that you do leave a like, subscribe. Let's get into the episode.
Is over.
You did it.
We did it.
It's
But
over.
like everything in life,
It's
this journey
finally
has
over.
not just been about me. Cancer
Okay.
affects many more people than just the ones who have it. It has affected everyone I love, especially my family. But it's because of my family that I'm standing here today. You gave me the strength. And you gave me...
On the Mannheim investigation, there's barely enough stories to fill out tomorrow's paper.
Well, can't you just use AP stuff?
And Gaz, maybe this meeting with Governor Wexler will give me 2,000 words.
I may have something.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. So, this is Foes, right? Now, all that ice that just appeared after the fire was
Yeah, Kyle doesn't know. I almost forgot that Kyle doesn't know. Everyone else knows that Clark is farming and their kids are superpowers, but Kyle doesn't know. So I think it's time about he finds out.
Sorry, but I can't publish any of this.
Seriously? I think it's a pretty big deal, Chrissy.
You have no proof.
I think this is a really big story.
Well, let me be the one who decides that. Okay?
Instead of saying, let me be the one, he said, okay, maybe I'll check in with Lois, so that he can remove the pressure of her and, also.
Where are you going? Come on, get on it.
Come on, what are you doing? Come on, catch him, catch him, catch him!
Go! No, no, no. Bro, I had you! Bro, I literally had you!
Hey guys, your D's weaker than you without superpowers.
It says the guy with 2 fumbles.
John, Jordan.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, I was thinking the three of us could hang out today. Do something fun. Maybe see a movie or fly somewhere.
Yeah, cool. Candace. Maybe she can make the drive down in time. I mean, we just made plans with Dad.
Yeah, so what? He cancels on us all the time for Superman stuff. Single player, I guess.
Mateo. Follow me.
Please, Mateo, please, don't join your father. Don't do it. Even though I'm saying it, I know he's gonna do it. I just want him not to do it.
Son,
I just wish you were coming too.
better that I don't. This way, you can be alone with your mother.
But Dad, I don't know if I could do this. Like, what?
Your mother's dying, Mateo. Now, I know it's gonna be hard to see her like this, but she needs you. We both do.
Hey, is that really how you see yourself? Because the woman I know is a lot more complicated than that. She's a devoted wife, a loving mother, a friend. Let me tell your story, Pia. I promise I'll be fair. Okay.
She's finally gonna do it. That's impressive. I didn't think she was gonna agree. I thought she was gonna be irritated and not tell you the truth, but
Boy, first we need to talk about Kyle.
Kirsty,
There's a problem.
which is now your problem. I've been supporting
now it's about the clock.
support on how to deal with Kyle.
No, it's actually about...
She's here.
Should have just said Superman. This is Superman. It's about Superman.
Wexler, it's an honor.
Mayor Lang, thank you so much for having me. Hope you don't mind. I let some of the press know I was coming. Oh, I see you've got one of your own.
Well, you know Kirsty Beppo from the Smallville Gazette.
The newspaper that
Hi, Candace.
Maybe I should send Nancy a thank you letter.
Maybe you should.
I'm gonna go find Sarah.
Wow, Jordan, you shouldn't have come to this place. They're just like a couple. A lot of people are just a couple, and they're just kissing into you. And Sarah, I broken her.
But it wasn't my mattress.
Whose was it?
Vanessa's.
It's a long story. Did you ever tell them where it came from?
No, because I already spent the $60.
Well, what'd you spend it on?
Don't ask the story. You don't even know the story about. Just don't.
Beer while Junior finishes the story.
Yeah, man. They have an ID here. We'll be good. Okay.
So the boys didn't want to hang out with you, huh?
Yeah, they said something came up.
Yeah, I bet it did.
All right, all right. I finally have time to hang out with them, and they couldn't get away from me fast enough.
But teenage boys, hanging out with boring old dad just isn't a priority. Even if their dad is you know who.
So did you and Bruno. The way that Moxie and his men were murdered, your powers did that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's the only thing that makes sense, Pia. You and Bruno killed Boss Moxie, took over Hobbs Bay, and you used Luther as your fall guy.
Have you ever been in the room alone with Lex Luthor? Yes, his aura. It's terrifying.
Think so. I think Lois has been in a room with Lex Luthor. To be honest, the Superman has been around like for 40 years in this series. So yeah.
You did.
I can tell you about a dozen other crimes Luthor committed that are far worse than what happened to Boss.
Pia,
Don't do this, Lois.
I helped put a man behind bars for a crime he didn't commit.
And the world is better for it. Lex Luthor was a monster before he went to prison. Could you imagine?
Their eyes toward the future.
I'm just trying to do my best.
You're succeeding. People are taking note. People like me. Single mom, right?
As of recently, yes.
Let me guess. He got bored and traded you in for some young floozy? Oh, don't be embarrassed. I've got the same story. Best thing that ever happened. I realized pretty quickly the only thing that cheating son of a bitch was doing was holding me back. No, you got a bunch of single moms in charge, badasses like you and me. We'll fix this state up.
I don't know why I laugh, but everything they're saying around Chris, just imagine how she feels about this. Just yeah, that's very painful for Chris to hear.
So you still haven't seen your dad?
I mean, he's called a few times, but
You know where he is?
Kansas City, I think. I'm not sure, honestly. It's not the first time he's vanished, so
That sucks.
people are who they are, I guess. But how's the fire station?
Oh, it's fine.
Wait, last time we talked about it, you were so excited. What happened?
Nothing. Mr. Cushing just wants me to take a break for a bit.
They following us?
I don't think so.
No?
No, I think we're good. You're like this badass getaway driver.
That was insane!
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, Jordan. Yeah, he saved their life. That's to be honest, he did save their life.
Did you see that? Some guy with powers just saved our lives.
Well, she tried getting away by turning off her lights. Just wasn't expecting a deer in the road when she cut him back on.
Sarah, what the hell were you thinking, huh?
Listen, Kyle, I'm willing to drop fleeing the scene, but driving under the influence, I'm afraid the department can't just look the other way.
Somebody saved us and you know it. Me, huh? What happened?
I'm sorry, but I have no idea what he's talking about.
I love that she's sticking up for Jordan. I love that. I think it was, she knows the security, so yeah.
Describe this somebody for me.
Try not to let it bother you. This is what happens with teenagers. They want to be with their friends more than their parents.
Yeah, but I loved hanging out with my mom when I was their age.
It's one of the many reasons I love you.
Everybody says it gets easier as they get older, but I guess the trade-off's getting left behind.
I know, but our main job as parents is to put ourselves out of a job. Send him in.
Hey, he's here.
Make this right with your son. We can talk after.
Can you take these off so I can at least hug my son?
Of course, you want to hug his son. That's cute. But your son is gonna do something stupid, obviously, because of his father. Ah, it's obvious.
I'm so sorry. I wasn't planning on driving. The sheriff came and everything happened so fast and I just
Drove drunk?
I wasn't drunk.
We are not going to debate how drunk you were, Sarah. You had alcohol in your system and you got behind the wheel. That is never okay.
I know I messed up.
Yeah, you're damn right you did.
I am so disappointed in you right now.
What if something would have happened to you, Sarah? Or Junior, huh? The two of you should be dead.
Dad.
It works. That's why I'm here. Now, Dad said it wouldn't take long for it to kick in, and then after it, you come find this is the place where it all started.
Oh no. Almost, Lois, you almost did.
A month is a little extreme, Clark.
Lois, he lied and he was drinking. I mean, fine. He's grounded for 2 weeks. No powers, no fortress.
We'll talk about it when I get home. What did Jonathan have to say?
He's not back yet.
Is he driving? Do you know if he was drinking?
I don't know. He's probably with Candace somewhere.
Everything okay?
You need to find him, Clark.
Okay. Just hold on. Wait. He just pulled up. I'll call you back.
Is John here?
Yeah, he's upstairs.
I need to talk to him. It's about Sarah.
Everything okay?
Luckily, yeah. Because of him.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
I'm pretty sure you do.
You think you put two together, and yeah, he's smart. I understand. Me, he's smart.
You realize you've made your son an accomplice. He's a part of this now.
It doesn't matter. We'll protect him. Unlock it.
I can't.
Unlock it.
I don't have access.
What's on the other side?
The control room that leads outside.
How many people are in there?
You blow these doors, every alarm in the building will go off, and Superman will be here in seconds. Don't do this.
I really do wish things had been different.
See?
No, it wasn't!
Yeah. Do the calculation.
Kyle. I'll explain it all to you tomorrow.
Oh, okay, I just find out. Yeah. How about him? Oh yeah, yes, clothes. Honestly.
Superman.
Pia?
She's gone.
Yeah, dude, you just turned into a villain. Wish it was the other way around.
Mom? Mom?
Well, that was Superman Lois episode 10. Wow, amazing. Now, There are only 3 episodes left. 3 episodes left. Therefore, there's not going to be somewhat of a redemption. Not exactly a redemption, but a different story, or just like a change of pace or anything like that. I doubt it. No, this season is one of the worst seasons when it comes to action. The story, the best. The actions, the worst. Also, better see any action in any episodes. Now, recently, I saw. I think it was on Instagram or yeah, I think it was on Instagram that the showrunner, not the showrunner, but the CW president said that these shows are not benefiting them. They cost too much. So I think that is something to do why there's less action in this season too, because the CGI and everything. Therefore, they will be trying to save money and they will be cutting some budget when it comes to these shows that requires a little bit bigger budget. So yeah, I get it. I get why there's less action. But now, as for moving to HBO Max, I think that is the best move they can possibly do. No, look at how MC is doing things. They are actually, making their shows that are connected to, obviously they're connected to the MCU, but they have high budget, the budget that is required to make sure that they're perfect, because these characters are going to appear in movies. But these DC one, these DC shows, they are not really like that. They are separate. They are all on their own universe. Therefore, they can just cancel it without ruining the entire saga or the DCU. But some of us enjoy these shows. They're separate, therefore you don't have to really worry about the continuation, or like why did the Flash not show up, or why did this show up to Europe. Like, we don't have to worry about that, right? So we love them. That's why we want to keep them around. Their stories, they tell different stories. The DC movies can have their own stories, and we can also have a different story on the TV side of the. So, and also the comics, there are a lot of comics about Superman, so I don't think the movies are gonna just cover them up. Therefore, the shows are there to do that part. Just take the less known characters, put them in the small screen, let us enjoy it, and some good storytelling, we will enjoy it for sure. And as for now, we really don't know the future of Superman Lois, and I hope there's like, for me, I feel like there's like 65 to 70 chances that it actually gets renewed for season 4, but there's also a chance that season 4 might actually be the final. But if it does move to HBO Max, then actually add 2 more seasons, season 4 and season 5, then conclude like the fifth season will be like the final. I'll be happy with that, and that's what we all want, right? I know majority of us want that, which is a good thing. I mean, after that, I think then the Superman movie, Superman Legacy will come out, and we all enjoy our Superman movies and TV shows all the time. Just also, I want to know who is the new Superman, because I think it's going to be tough to cast somebody else after Henry Cavill. It's gonna be tough, because Henry Cavill does have a lot of fans, and yeah, I think that that actor's gonna receive some backlash and some love. We just, yeah, it's kind of the industry of these movies when it comes to Superman actors. Especially when they did the Superman, Henry Cavill Superman dead. If they concluded this story, everybody would be happy. They would be like, we had Henry Cavill and they finished this story and we all satisfied and we were happy. And then they move to new Superman, we will all be welcoming him like, oh come on man, we want more Superman stories, we want more, okay? Because they concluded any kind of Superman story, but they did not conclude it. That's why some people will never really be satisfied with the new casting of Superman or the new Superman movie. Even if it is as good as whatever you want, there will always be some negativity. Those people will just come and say it's a bad movie because they did not get what they wanted. They wanted a conclusion to Henry Cavill's Man of Steel movies. And I think that's not really on the fans. They don't blame them. They wanted something, they really liked something, but the studio went on their way and they just cancelled everything. So I don't think that you can blame fans for that. You didn't like the movies, that's fine, but you have to put yourself in their position. They liked something, they did it, and it get cancelled. How would you feel if you were in that position? I know we will probably say, suck it out, but it's easier to say it when you're not in the position, right? it's easier to say it. Anyway, as for the episode, I think I've been talking about some other things other than episode. As for this episode, we did not get to see John and Irons or Natalie. And I'm not saying that's bad thing or anything. I actually think that this episode really benefited on that because last episode did focus on them, John and Natalie. Now this one focused on Clark and his family and all that, and just moving the story further and knowing that they actually find the cure for killing cancer. I wonder how they're gonna deal with, how are they gonna give it to other people. I'm pretty sure it's not about just rescuing your wife, right? If he was a really good guy, you would find a way to make sure that there's more and give it to everyone who has cancer and cure the cancer, right? Right? But I doubt Bruno's gonna think about that. He's not gonna think about that. If he does think about it, then it's gonna be expensive. It's gonna be expensive to buy this. So, yeah, I really don't know. I really don't want. Hear me out. I really don't want Pia to be like the final villain that Superman fights. No, no. No, it to Pia. I don't rate her as character. She's handsome. I really like her character, but she's just not the kind of person we would expect Superman fight. Look at the last two big beds. They were just on motivational level of threat. Yeah, not so much. She's just like city level. So please make sure that Pia is not the main villain or the final villain we see in the final battle with Superman. With the Superman, I mean, please don't make it. Somehow, I wish at the end of the season, Pia and Mateo could turn back to being good guys right now they're villains. I hope they do that because yeah, it's not nice. Just the whole family to be just a villain. Bruno, I don't care anymore. He's a villain. There's no changing him. We are past that point. He's just never gonna know what is right or wrong. He's just gonna do whatever he thinks was right. So we are past his, niceness or trying to motivate him to get to be a good guy. So yeah, I don't care what happens to him at the end of. I really don't wish for him to die though. Put him in a prison, but just to give him someone to help him out to realize what he was doing was wrong or something like that. If not, then just put him in prison and let us forget about it. And as for the next season, I really like Mateo. Don't get me wrong, and Piotr. But I don't think they should become like serious regular or appear all the time in the next season if it gets renewed. Because I think this show is already a lot of characters in it. And having Mateo also, he has as a regular, that means at some point he's gonna find out Clark is Superman. And then there will be a lot of people who know who Superman is. We don't want that. And at the end of this episode, we just see that Kyle actually do find out that Clark is Superman. So no, I'm really excited to see where that story progresses and how it's gonna receive it. Please do not shout. Don't go like, yeah, the reason this is happening to our city, you should move out to Smallville. Don't ever come back. Please don't act like that, Kyle. Just don't. Instead, be thankful to Jordan for helping out. Your daughter. Otherwise, you'll be dead. He helped. So please, don't do anything stupid. Don't say anything stupid. Just be friendly, nice, and handle it like a man. Just now and now you have to forget about it. Just act like nothing. Just like Chris is doing. He's really doing amazing. She's really doing amazing at it. So yeah. Anyway, guys, that was what I think about episode 10 of Superman Lois. Only 3 episodes left, and I'm interested in seeing how the story progresses and if anything just changes in the final 2 episodes, especially to action. I really want more action in these last 3 episodes. So yeah, with that being said, if you like my video, make sure that you do leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.